need to be near an access point to save your data. You can see access points on the close range map. Be sure to save often.
And what he means is true. Like I said before, if you do not do the saves, you will lose any data that you've done up until your last save, which can be kind of annoying. Access point, mailbox. Select inbox at the access point to check your mail. Server Manager Test Mail. This message is intended for the verification of your mail account. Members who encounter problems with the mailing system should contact their supervisors as soon as possible. IT Operations Lead Service Engineer. Great email, love it, you'll love to hear it. Anyways, going to the red diamond, that means right around here is where our mission is. If we go in a little bit further, now we are in the command room that we saw in the earlier part. Now, there are, if I'm not mistaken, a few chests around here. I'm not going to do this often, but you could come through and you can talk to a bunch of the different people around here. Everything's proceeding smoothly. There's no sign anyone's noticed any. What's your problem? Get out of my face before I rearrange yours. So you can tell a lot of them are very varied. The YoRHa soldiers, just as varied as any regular human is. You could take the elevator down over here, or you can come down over this way. And there's another chest waiting for you. I'll take that. And then you can come over here, and anyone with these little diamonds above their head, you can talk to. So the only one that I care about talking to is Operator 6-0. Hey there, how's it going? Majestic trees, pretty flowers, cute little animals. I love them all. So she's the only one that I care about. Everyone else is just a regular operator. Don't care about their problems or woes. But just keep in mind, we'll hear from 6-0 a little bit later as the game continues on. So it is trying to bring the elevator back up. So let's take that all the way down to the ground floor. And I think, if I'm not mistaken, there's another chest right back here. Yes, there is. A large chest this time with 3,000 gears or money. Alright, red marker, diamond, always means quest.
Ah, 2B. Maintenance finished? Yes, Commander. You detonated your black box in order to defeat the enemy. Bold, but risky. Try not to be so reckless next time. Understood. I know you're fresh out of maintenance, but I have another mission for you. I need you to head to the surface, rendezvous with the Resistance, and do some recon.
Doesn't YoRHa have a dedicated Resistance contact already?
We haven't been able to get in touch with them, so we'll need you to look into that as well. Understood.
Alright, so we need to go to the surface and contact the Resistance. Something's going on. Something's fishy. Let's go and do that. Nice, simple orders. Well, listen to this music right now.
Surface? That means we'll be getting flight units, huh? Better head for the hangar. Usually we can't get near flight units. They're way too expensive for us grunts. Too bad they can't mass produce these things yet.
You just love to hear it.
The hangar's up ahead. Let's go.
Look at space. The glories of space and Earth orbiting right around us. Alright, down to the hangar we go. Get our own specialty flight units. Or up to the hangar we go, I guess. I got my directions wrong. YoRHa soldiers. Got Gimp YoRHa soldier over there. They're weird, man, let me tell you. I'm not usually a mech person, but I love that transformation scene.
Hey, 2B, why do you think they sent a combat model like you to a recon job? If all they want is intel, we scanner models are built for that kind of thing.
Orders are orders.
Alright, alright.
Alright, I don't know if there are any enemies that come through here, but we gotta be careful. Of course there are. You know, we're just not that lucky to have a nice, easy, relaxing Sunday drive. No, sir. Enemies all around us.
2B, you're going to have some new weaponry installed from here on out. I'll put up instructions for you. Make sure to commit them to memory.
Alright, so we have a missile barrage. We can use that. That's kind of like an ultimate right there. Very similar to our older pod program. It does go on a cooldown, so you gotta use it wisely. And now we have the twin stick shooter section. Let's dodge some of those bullets. If another group comes by, you actually do have a heavy attack there with a swing that you just saw, if you ever so desire it. but you do have to get up close and personal with it. So it's kind of like a specialty use sort of thing. Like right about now. He's gonna spin, so we'll avoid that. Keep on doing damage. Hitting him constantly with pellets, but also heavy attacks. Oof. You gotta evade through that, otherwise you'll get damaged. Alright, we have as many heavy attacks as we want or need, so feel free to constantly use them.
Bunker to 2B, come in. I've set a landing point for your flight units. You'll be touching down quite a ways from the resistance camp, unfortunately. Sorry for the trouble, but we can't risk the enemy discovering their position. Understood. Good luck down there.
The city has been ruined. Nature has taken over again. Alright, easy as that. Bye. See you guys later. They are back off to the bunker. We will no longer need them, because we are on the surface. Let's go collect this item that we saw over here, and you'll start to see how the game starts for the first, I don't know, few hours or so. Alright, enough for you that. One thing you'll see is constantly you'll see chests like this with chains over it and this like top part on. We can't do anything with that yet, as you saw the red X there. It is locked until later in the game. City ruins.
Target location acquired. Marking on map. Proposal. Proceed to target location.
Minimap. The minimap shows the geography around your current location at the bottom right of the screen. Sorry, I'm just adjusting my position. My leg was falling asleep. The diamond icon that I mentioned before shows your objective, so make sure to follow it if you get lost. Okay, of course not, but guys, don't blame me for this, but this is how I play NieR Automata. Yeah, I know. Shame on me. But, you know? Alright, so she'll kind of waddle around for a little while. She'll get over it. It's just kind of like an animation thing. Look, she's already getting better. She's doing great. Don't worry. She'll be fine. And now she's better. So what we can do is use a medium recovery to get ourselves back up so we don't have to look at the beeping and the gray screen. Anyways, these are the online functionality things that I was talking about before. Other players' bodies. If you have a network features options turned on, you'll be able to see other players' dead bodies. By examining these bodies, you can do the following. Retrieve, you'll temporarily gain 3 random effects based on the chips the player had equipped, or you could repair, the body will follow you around and aid you in combat. 1 max. I never use this, as much as I could. I tried it once, and the text says so-and-so's thing has been repaired, stayed on my screen, very similar to how this gray box is. It just covered my screen the whole time, and it was super annoying. So I always retrieve. Again, it is tied to an achievement for Xbox and trophy for PlayStation, so to me, it's kind of good. You get 46 money. I got Shockwave for this one, melee damage +1, and damage absorb. Now, what I want you guys to pay attention to is right on the top left of the screen where it says level 5. Now that I've retrieved this body, I'll get a little symbol next to that. Now, you can watch how long it stays, and you'll see that these buffs aren't really like forever or anything. They're just temporary. So I have a little chip thing over there. We'll collect another one, Rick. You can see their username and everything too. If you want to spam them, please don't do that. So we got an extra thing here, and I believe you can, if they have the special effects, multiple chips will show up next to level 5. So there's really nothing else that we can do over here. We can take the stairs down, or we can just continue down. I always like to keep a lookout for bodies, but I don't think there are any that are over here specifically. There might be a few further down, but I'm just going to keep on dropping and dropping until we get to the ground floor. That's not the ground floor, so we'll take the stairs. Uh-oh. I hear a little bit of clanking. I think there's some enemies coming up here soon. There they are. What's up, idiots? Easy peasy. Alright, drop down one more time. Oh, not on the ground floor yet. Alright, let's keep on going. This building goes on forever. You could just jump out the side. That's always a deal for you. But you could also come over here and fall down here and grab a few items. Obviously, locked chest, no point in worrying about that, but we got some different things. Iron ore, volt-proof salve, which I think does against electric damage or something like that. I think this is the floor over here. Hold on. It's kind of hard to see on that camera angle. Anyways, ground floor, welcome to the world of NieR. Yeah, that's right. It's a little bit more open world, so you get to travel around. Enemies kind of scattered around. There will still be levels where they are a bit more, what would you call it, like linear, like how we're in the beginning of the game. But sometimes it's, a lot of the time, it's dealing with this open world over here. So there are a few items around here that I would just want to go grab real quick. There's one over here. Again, all these items in the open world do respawn, so just, you don't need to follow this exactly. You know, you don't have to treat every item like it's precious or anything like that. You can always come through. I think they respawn based on, okay, also real quick, notice my chip is going away next to level 5 under my health. It's starting to flash and it's going to go away very soon.
Hypothesis: jamming caused by enemies in local vicinity.
Alright, so what I was going to say is these items...
According to our intel, none of the machines in this area are hostile. We've been seeing more and more enemies like this lately. They just stand there and stare into space. It's pretty weird.
Pretty weird indeed. Anyways, what I was trying to say is I think if you go into the next zones, you go far enough away from the items over here, I think that's what causes them to respawn. I'm not sure if that's accurate or not, or if it's a time-based thing, but that's what I seem to found. Anyways, we just unlocked a map beacon, which will also allow us to quick save and...
Map data obtained from bunker. Data may be displayed from the system menu.
Map data, huh? It's hard to get an accurate picture from this. Our satellite resolution isn't so hot. Hopefully they deploy some new satellites soon.
A general idea is good enough.
You don't let anything get in your way, do you?
Anyway, so what that now does, if you look on the mini-map, there's like this, well, if I get out of this and bring up the mini-map again, the map will have a different color surrounding that little vending machine over there. That means that I can quick save in this area whenever I want. See, little quick save right there. But if I leave this area, if I go further over here, let's say, just keep on running. So now I'm outside of the area. I should not be able to quick save. There it goes. It's grayed out. So it's always beneficial to unlock those as soon as you happen to find one, just because of that right there. Now there are a few more in this area as well we could always go and grab, but at least for now, well, actually, it might be beneficial. There's a side mission over there, and I think that we might want to just go see what it is. As important as the main mission is. Actually, you know what? I lied. Let's continue on, because I know we'll have to come back over here eventually. We'll be in this area for a long-ass time. Plenty of time to do side missions and stuff like that. Some of them kind of lead you back and forth throughout the world, and sometimes it's a little bit better just to get them all done at once, or collect them all at once, and then just kind of, you know, knock them out. Boom, 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 one after another. In any case, we'll head for the diamond that we'll see over here. We're just going to ignore these guys over here. There is a fishing thing in this game. You can just start fishing whenever you want. And then in order to cast, the marker, that box that's in the middle, the reticle, that's how far you'll cast out. So if I could tell my reel to go this far out if I wanted. It's a little hard to see him when he gets sunk under. But, you know, if I felt like that's where I wanted to put him, I could. We can just chill here and fish. So we'll just keep an eye out. See if he sinks down. He's bobbing, but he hasn't sunk yet. There it is. Let's see if we get a fish from that. We got a little baby fish. You can barely see it.
Complete.
Alright, we got a killfish. Super tiny. You can find your fish over in the Intel, the fishing encyclopedia. There you go. You can barely even see it in that box, but it's there. Believe me. Go full screen if you don't believe me. But I think there's also, for those of you who are interested, I know I keep on talking about it, but I'm kind of a trophy and achievement whore, most are an achievement whore than anything. There's an achievement for collecting 20 different types of fish throughout the game. So if you're a fan of fishing minigames, it's there for you. Resistance Camp. Nice peaceful music happening.
So this is the resistance camp, huh? We should probably go talk to their leader first thing.
It looks like we have a bit of a... Oh, the side mission is this thing. That's right, that's what they always appear. So now we can quick save over here as well. We can also transport ourselves back up to the bunker, which is the thing up in space. We don't really want to go up there, so it's all good. I don't need to quick save right now. I probably should. I might regret those words here in just a second, but it's okay. I'll take that. Thank you. Few items around here. Always want to grab things if you see them. Though it's not like super imperative. It's just recovery items and whatnot.
You're number 2.
You know about 2B?
Yes, well, the bunker told me to expect you. My name is Anemone. I'm the leader of the android resistance that controls most of this territory. You must be the new scouts we heard about. Well, I'm sure my people will have plenty of information for you. Please feel free to ask them anything you like.
As she said, an enemy over here. Everyone here is in fact an android. So the humans are all in space, but sometimes these androids kind of create what you would assume is a semblance of human civilization. Even though they are resistance camp still, they still have a lot of the amenities that humans would have. Anyways, let's go talk to some of the people over here and see what information they can give us. Strange resistance woman. Interesting. Interesting attire. Hey, you're with YoRHa, right? My mask? It's an electromagnetic wave shielding device. I wear it to limit unnecessary information from the world. Just kidding. So what do you want? Are you worried about something or whatever? Alright, so she kind of just gives you ways to change your gameplay experience. How do I save? She'll tell you how to save. What's an access point? Tell you how to access those and what they're used for. What should I do if I die? You know, collect your body. Where should I go? Follow the diamond. Feel motion sick, maybe turn down the camera, motion blur, things like that. Game is too difficult, lower your difficulty, things like that. But I'm good. We don't need to ask her about any of those things. It was fun talking with you. Come back anytime. I will not. We have 2 more people to talk to over here. Weapons trader. Oh, you must be with YoRHa. I heard about what happened. I deal in weapons if you're interested in that type of thing. What kind of weapons? Basically, I rebuild and repair relics from the old world. Although, to be honest, my tools are in pretty sad shape at the moment. But if I can get the servicing device in the toolbox up and running, I could start fixing and selling weapons again. Take a look at it, will you? That we will. So the toolbox is right here next to him. That looks busted, alright. You know it, and I bet you can tell. I'm no good at that sort of delicate repair. Well, I guess we'll help him out. You mean it? That'd be a huge help. Looks like the servicing device shorted out. Must have put too much load on it. I'm thinking 4 complex gadgets will be enough to fix it. Any idea where I can find the complex gadgets? Folks say you can find them over in the city ruins, although I hear the place is crawling with incredibly aggressive machines. Alright, so we have the weapons dealer's request, which is accepted. Sub-quest progress. Your sub-quests have been updated. You can check your progress on the quest tab in the system menu. Alright, we're going to collect another one over here. Supply trader. Welcome, welcome. It's always great to get new customers. You some kind of supply trader for the Resistance? You know it. Every item here is handcrafted from abandoned parts and stuff plundered from enemy corpses. So then, to business. What can I get you? Alright, so we can buy different things here, recovery items and whatnot, and there's also different things like the satchel, or sachet, and animal bait. There's an achievement for riding animals in this game as a means of traversal. You get them by using animal bait, and you can also prevent animals from running away from you as you approach, because they're very jittery and skittish, by having this sachet. So, I don't need them. I'm not going to do it. I'm not going to waste my money, because there's other things that I want to do with it. So, we'll be okay for right now. Do you sell plug-in chips? You mean those little doodads that serve as power-ups for your body? Yeah, afraid not. I'd love to sell plug-in chips, but I don't have the necessary raw materials. Now, if I happen to get those raw materials, I bet we could do business. But until then... Say, now there's an idea. What if you got the materials for me? I've got this bum leg, see? Can't really get around myself. Can't you just repair your own leg? You work in the supply trade, after all. If only. Unfortunately, all of our parts are dedicated to the war effort. Can't spare any for myself. Personally, I'm hoping you wipe out those machines so I can start dancing again. But until then, will you look for what I need? Yes, we will. Alright. Ah, thanks a million. Okay, so I need one broken spring, one small gear, and one broken circuit. You can smash up a few small machines to find them. You can obtain them from enemies at the big open area towards the left when you exit the camp. Alright.
Target location data obtained. Marking on map.
The supply trader's request has been accepted. Now we can come over here. I don't know if we have the funds to, but I'm going to try it anyway. So if we come over to the maintenance shop owner, she'll have a few special things that we want to focus on almost immediately. Hello, you're with YoRHa, aren't you? This is the maintenance shop. I service and consult on all types of Android bodies. Can I help you with anything? Shop. If we buy over here, so she has what is these storage upgrade chips, which are going to be important. These are the only storage upgrade chips that you can get throughout the game, so we're going to focus on those immediately by buying all of them that we can. Unfortunately, they go up to 10k now, so we'll have to save up a bit more money, but if we come up over, you can greatly increase your combat abilities with just a few tweaks here and there. If you obtain any new chips or programs, make sure to try them out. Alright, so what that did is, if you remember in our skills tree, when we went into our plugin chips, how big that gray box was before. Now it's increased because we bought expanded storage. Just think of it like greater hard drive space or buying an external hard drive or whatever. So now we can fit more things that we collect throughout the game in there. So we have a bunch of different things. Auto attack, auto fires, those are things for making the game much easier. I'm not going to put these things on. It just makes the game way too easy. And as you can see, can only be equipped on easy mode. I'm not trying to knock people who play on easy mode, but that's not for me. In any case, we'll get more of these chip program things as we continue playing the game by killing enemies, also by completing this supply trader quest that we get a little bit. Well, that we just got, honestly. So we have two different markers over on the screen. We could also, if the minimap is a little too small, go into the map mode and you can kind of see the different areas. You hover over it, it will tell you where all the things are. All of these things, question marks, quests, possible quests, or different quick save map beacons for you. So sometimes you won't know until you get there, but such is the nature. So we have two different areas that we need to go to. Access points. The world is filled with cleverly disguised access points, which can be used for the following: unlocking map info or unlocking save area, a wait area on the map, which allows you to save your game in the system menus as long as you're close enough to the access point. I explained that before. If you find an access point under attack by enemies, destroy them all to reactivate the terminal. So that's what we did beforehand. We are going to focus on this one over here first.
Too bad vegetation's claimed most of it now.
I should probably also see on the rooftops. Nothing.
Operator 60 to 2B. It is time for your regularly scheduled contact.
This is 2B. Nothing to report.
Good to hear. Say, how's the weather on Earth today? Good?
It's fine. Does that question have anything to do with our operation?
Not really. I just figured it might feel nice to have some good weather.
Feeling nice has no bearing on completing missions.
That is so like you, 2B. Anyway, talk to you later.
So that's the Operator 60 that we had spoken to on the bunker before. She's our designated operator. She's a cutie pie. She just has grandeurs of leaving the bunker and, exploring this Earth that she's heard so much about and that she works so tirelessly to protect. Even though she's not a combat unit, her support is invaluable. When you think about it, it's kind of sad. Alright, so there's a few more dudes that we need to kill in order to collect the parts. Unfortunately, they didn't drop the necessary items. Hello, I saw you. Sometimes these bodies are real hard to see, but You can always find them. Now, this area isn't the only one that you can collect all these items from. There are other spots, so don't feel like, oh my god, those enemies are gone and I can't find anymore. I'll never be able to complete this mission. No, not at all. You can collect them from pretty much anywhere. This is just a recommended area. There are some times when you do need to go to a specific area, but we could probably get the same types of parts from these dudes over here. Let's try it. Alright, these are the not hostile ones. Until you start attacking them, they will not attack you. Tree seed we got from that one. If you check over the mini-map, that's where all our items that it tells you the name of it appear. We got copper ore from that last one. We got crystal. So we're going to head over to the next area for the mission. Hopefully we'll be able to tackle 2 with 1 stone, because there are enemies scattered all around as we continue through. But if we come in here, we might get lucky. Who knows?
This is the place that weapons trader was talking about. Uh-oh. I'm picking up hostile machine life forms.
Hostile machines indeed. One's coming in. He sees us. The music has shifted. Now it's time for battle. Another one has joined the fray. Gotta be careful. Alright, we're going to use our pod program, because he's just trying to attack, but he's stuck in that one area. The last one has seen us. There it is. Nice and easy. Alright, so now we just need to collect some of the things that are around here. We have 2. We have 3 of 4 for the other guy. So it seems like we have the missions pretty much done, which is pretty nice. But there are some extra items around here that we should probably focus on collecting before we head on back. Sometimes they're pretty cleverly hidden too. Alright, actually I'm not quite sure if we technically finished these quests. I thought the red circles went away. But we can always check on the status of our missions in the main menu. But there are a lot of these bodies scattered around, so I just want to get them. Again, just helping me get closer to that achievement. Fingers crossed, right? Okay, well, that one's updated.
That should be enough.
So it seems like
Let's get these back to the trader.
we need to go and actually finish the other mission as well, because it still has not told us that it's been completed, which is unfortunate. Oh, there it is. Maybe? I don't know. It looks like I have 3 of 1. Let's just go double check in our missions and our quests. We have active quest. I do not have a small gear. That's what I have not picked up yet. Okay, so we need to kill more of the small dudes in order to get a small
Plant
gear.
life has claimed most of the central area. Big plants, too.
Report. Records show that vegetation has grown to an abnormal size since the departure of humans.
Wonder if there are any huge boars and such, too.
Huge boars. 9S. Get real, boy. Is there another dude? Oh, there's shooty dudes. Oh, okay. So it wasn't just the small little beans. Sometimes other dudes join in the fray. Alright, so let's activate that. Map info. Let's do a quick save, just because I don't want to lose any of my progress that I've made so far. Nice and easy. Unfortunately, we still didn't get any small gears, so we had to keep on killing. Looks like there's some dudes over here. Maybe these guys will offer us some kind of small gears. One can only hope, though. I'm gonna finish this guy off real quick. I was hoping 9S would be a... Ooh! He got me. He showed me. Alright, unfortunately, none of these guys have actually dropped the items I need, which is super sad. Yes, I will be collecting those anytime I see them. I'm real sorry. It does kind of slow down the game in a little way, but sometimes you gotta make sacrifices. And to me, honestly, I play games on this channel the way that I play them normally, so, you know, if you don't agree with my playstyle, we ain't gonna get along. Alright, I'll head back to that other area in just a moment and see if maybe some of those guys have respawned. Ooh, this guy's got a shield on him. We gotta go up close. Dodge that. Finisher on him. Beautiful. Anime as hell. You'll love to see it. Man, none of these guys want to drop anything, huh? No small gears or nothing. Man, they've been stingy, let me tell you. I know there's a few guys over here, so we can come over here. There's another little vending machine for our quick saves and whatnot. This is my last opportunity. Not really. I'm lying. Look at that. 9S, you weren't lying. There are actual giant boars.
Alert. Access point communications jammed.
And I was really hoping one of these guys would drop something, but maybe I do need to go back to the other area in order to actually get them. Dang, I was kind of hoping. Oh well, what can you do, right? Let's continue on. So if you haven't noticed by now, the black dots on the minimap are the enemies. The white ones are the animals or non-hostile creatures. So you can kind of tell like what's around the corner. That doesn't, so it won't surprise you. No one likes being surprised, bitch. Alright, let's climb up this. Yes, there is no invisible wall here. You can actually get up on... Okay, hold on. I say that and I fall off. Yes, you can climb up these vines and get up onto the roofs as well. There are actually a lot of things up on the roofs if you take the time to explore them. Usually, like, hidden in these things here. Eventually, you'll find, like, side quests and whatnot. There's a whole bunch of stuff. It's cool. A lot of things to explore. Alright, let's head back over to that area after taking care of a few of these guys. Alright, let's get this guy a little closer. Unfortunately, these guys will run away from you if you get too close, so you kind of have to deal with that. You can also hit them with a straight up beam instead of the lock-on, which will make it a little bit easier to hit them if you're good at aiming it, which I'm usually not. Yeah, see, you can tell it's a little hard. Yep, got him. Yeah, I'll take that. Thank you. I will also take this. Thank you. Alright, let's go see if those other dudes have respawned or if we can find any others. They've got to be around here somewhere. I actually think all the ones up there are the mini ones as well. But again, I don't know if it's relegated only to the area that's marked in red. I confidently stated before, but I think I regret that now. But we can keep on trying. We can definitely keep on trying. Still yet no one has dropped an item. Usually my drop rate isn't this bad. The curse of Let's Plays. It's a real thing. You ever watch a Let's Player and they say like something with confidence and it doesn't happen? That's the Let's Player's curse. It's one of the most terrible things in existence, to be honest with you. So all these guys are gone now. And I didn't collect all the items I needed. Which sucks. Honestly, it sucks. Alright, well, I guess the only thing that I can really do is go back and turn in one of the missions and hope that I can complete the other one a little bit later. No, I don't think I can. I think I need to do both missions. But again, don't quote me on that. Maybe I only need to do one. But let's go see. There's only so much speculating a man can do before the action comes through. Alright, let's see. If we return back to you, I think this should be enough to fix your broken device. Well, how do you like that? Looks like I'm back in business. Good to hear. You know it. I make these weapons to keep my friends safe, after all. Although sometimes I wonder, what if my weapons are just making my friends die all the faster? Huh? Never mind. Forget I said anything. Anyways, come back in a little while, alright? I should have some new gear for you then. Alright, so weapon dealer request is finished, but we also can just talk to him now. Hey, it's you! Oh, I almost forgot. I still owe you a reward. I wanted to say thanks for helping me get things up and running again, so I whipped you up some upgrade materials. Sweet, so we got a Rusted Clump, B-Side, and 5 Gs. Wanna try them out? Heck yeah, my dude. Alright, so let's buy a new thing. So you can see here, we can get a bunch of different things here for collecting weapons and whatnot. I'm not going to right now, to be honest with you, but I will upgrade my virtuous contract. So this will give me more damage output. I know I said I was going to save a lot of my money for the upgrade chips, but I will. Don't get me wrong. We just want more damage output. Come to me whenever you need help with your weapons. All right. So that request has been completed. I'm gonna come over here, get some extra shopping done. Let's buy. Let's get some next level storage going on. All right, down to 2, but it's fine. We'll get more money as we continue doing quests and stuff, collecting things. All right, let's see if we can. One thing I do want to do at this point is go collect some more weapons and different things for us. That will be a little bit more beneficial. Hopefully by the time we're done with that, the enemies will respawn from this area for the last quest, and we'll be good with that. I guess I could have done it a lot earlier. I just kind of forgot about it until right about now when we completed that quest. So this one's going to be really cool for us to go do. Again, hopefully these enemies will come back here one day, eventually. All right, so we're going to head back into the area that we were at the beginning of the game and see if we can collect some things. Very similar to how the android bodies are scattered all throughout the world that we can pick up and retrieve some bonuses. Every time you die, you do need to go back to your body and collect some of your items and your chips, your pod programs, and different things like that. Because as of right now, you can see I only have the one katana, the virtuous contract. That's not the only weapon that we have. If you remember at the beginning of the game, we actually had a big old sword on our back as well. We need to go collect that. We need to go collect that. It's our sacred duty. Duty. I'm sorry. Alright, and we have a red dot coming up on the minimap. You can see the bubble over there. That means there is a quick save access point being attacked. Easy peasy. Alright, let's grab that. I do not need to quick save this time, but I'll do it anyways. Every single time I come over here, just because it auto-loads me into that screen. So, it's almost like, why not, right? Almost like, why not? Alright, so if we come up over here, we will find, sticking in the ground, that big old anime katana that we had before. So we can collect this. Alright, items found. You have obtained a weapon, Virtuous Treaty. So if we go up over into our weapons, and we have 2 different weapon sets, 1 and 2, you can fight with your fist if you want. I generally don't. But if we go into large swords here, we have Virtuous Treaty. So let's equip it. And that should appear on our back. So we can use our Y heavy attacks to do some things over here. The animations for this are sick. I love them. You can do a charge attack, like so. You can do a 2-hit normal one with a heavy in there. I think you can do a heavy, light, things like that. Over here we have our body, but we can collect that. As you can see, all the items that are coming through. Medium recoveries, large recoveries, melee attacks, rusted clumps, amber, copper ores, all this different stuff. And it looks like that was also helping us with the supply traders stuff. And then we can get our body back, which I think has all of our auto-use items. So that gave us a chip program, which if we go into our plug-in chips, we can go into our type A, which we have currently, and we can go into all chips. Go down, you can see we have auto-use items. Now, the thing that we need to pay attention to is auto-use items +1. It has, obviously, at the bottom, auto-use healing items if HCB drops below 30% and heals 15% more. But if we scroll over where it's highlighted, it says a 6 in brackets. What that means is it's taking up 6 spaces over here. So you kind of need to juggle what you're doing, how many spots you want to take up with certain effects. The better the item is, or the chip program is, the more spaces it's going to take up. Some take up like up to 9, 10, 12, 16. So you have to kind of pick and choose what your playstyle is going to be. But now we have extra damage, extra weapons, and extra things to have fun with. And we can exit out of here and go back and see if maybe, just maybe, those goobers respawned. If not, we're kind of shit out of luck, and things are going to be a little bit more difficult for us. I mean, not really. What I could do is teleport myself up to the bunker or travel further over into another area and wait for them to respawn. But it is rather annoying that we were unlucky and unfortunately didn't get the items that we needed that first round of enemies that were spawned there already. Unless I'm just dumb and I missed it, but who knows. God, I wish I was playing this game on a PS5 or an Xbox Series X. I'll be honest with you, I can tell that this game is running at 30 frames per second, and it's just like, it's chonky. It's chonky. Ah, more dudes have spawned indeed. Let's go. Please drop the items I need. Please drop the items I require. One of you. Both of you. There's a few more over here. I don't think they did. I don't think they did. They're not going to be nice. Oh, dude, I need it. Please. Rustic clump. It's not even a thing. Alright, well, guys, I'm going to do a quick little pause. I'm going to keep on traveling around until I get this done. I will be back soon, I guess. Oh, thank God. Dude, alright.
Okay, that's everything the supply trader asked for.
So, heads up for all of you. I guess it's a little glitched or whatever reason.
Man, these chores are a real pain in the butt, huh?
The Resistance is a valuable ally to YoRHa. By helping them, we also help ourselves. So no, I don't think they're a pain.
Yeah.
Okay, I found it to be a pain in the butt. So what happens is, just take a half a second to go over this. I ran back and forth from different areas to respawn those enemies in that circle too many times. Like, I probably did that for about 45-50 minutes there, almost an hour. Nothing was happening. Eventually, I just decided to take a quick break, come right back. Looked up on the internet, people just said, quick save, go up to the bunker, come back down, respawn those enemies, quick save by them, reload that quick save, and as soon as I did that, that's where you saw me guys coming out of that little transporter, happened the first time. So something happened there. I don't know if I killed those enemies that were there originally too fast, or whatever happened, but yeah, you just have to reload your save if you encounter that and the item's not dropping. Something in the world isn't like updating or whatever it is. I'm not quite sure all the back-end stuff, but just reload your save. All those new enemies will spawn in and you'll be able to get it first try like I did. Don't run back and forth. Don't waste your time waiting for them to respawn. You'll be good. Anyways, that was really annoying. That took me way too long, but figure it out. Hey, you found the materials. That's great. Now I can start upgrading and crafting items for you. I imagine you can spare a few... Oh, I'm sorry, this is to be... I imagine you can spare a few of these supplies to fix your leg. Yeah, no. Why don't you tell us what's really going on? See, it's my left leg that's all busted up, and my left leg is the one that's fully original. I've repaired the old body of mine 100 times over during this war. I've swapped parts in and out so many times I can't even keep track. But this left leg, it's never been touched. So if I go and replace that, what happens? I mean, would I even be me anymore? Would I just be... Or would I just... Anyways, it's my own problem. Didn't mean to trouble you with it. I should be getting more inventory soon, so swing by when you can. Alright, so we got Amber, Warp Wire, Medium Recovery, and a bunch of money. Supply Trader request is complete. I think, if I'm not mistaken, we can just talk to him? Like, and he might have some stuff? So yeah, you can see he has a bunch of the chips here now, so we can see some different things, but we can also see that he has a max HP up, he has range defense, melee defense, weapon attack up, so different things like that we do not have yet. I will buy a few of them, but not many. I will get max HP up as well. And then obviously the rest of my stuff will be going towards chip upgrades, because you'll find chips as you defeat enemies and different things like that. But in any case, let's go into our plug-in chips. Let's go into, I guess I could do an automatic, just why not? We can go balance, attack focus, we could do a defense focus. I don't have too many others, so you're not going to see a difference when we choose any. We're full up. So I'm just going to do balance for now, because it just adds all the things that we could want or need. In any case, now we can go finally talk to an enemy over here. and continue our mission. Took me long enough. Oh hey, I actually have a request for you as well. There have been lots of reports of dangerous machines appearing in the desert recently. This is very unusual, so it may be indicative of something bigger. Now we hear you YoRHa types are pretty good at examining things. You think you can look into this whole mess for me? Of course we can. Thanks, I knew I could count on you. I'll tell our allies in the desert that you're coming. Be careful out there, okay? That I will. I'm too strong, too good for all of them. Out in the desert? Guess again, I ain't gonna die. Oh wait, hold on.
Pod 042 to operator. Coordinates confirmed for location specified by Resistance Leader.
Understood, 042. Placing marker on target. The desert heat is going to make resupply efforts difficult, 2B. Please make sure you're ready before you go.
I'm ready, don't worry. And what they mean by that is, like, you'll still get items as you go through, but all of the resistance camp won't be there
Report. Mail
for you to buy
notification
stuff.
received from access point.
Okay, so we could go to an access point and read that mail. I'm not going to focus on that right now. We'll start heading over to the desert, and when we get there, there will be a access point we can use. So I'm just enjoying this music. I'm gonna let you enjoy it too. I don't know if this will get copyright stricken, but oh well.